Your first meal is more powerful than you think, especially for seniors over 60. They say breakfast is the most important meal of the day. But after 60, a healthy breakfast for seniors isn't just about energy. It's your first defense against memory loss, heart disease, and muscle decline. In fact, the right morning foods for elderly adults can support stronger bones, balanced blood sugar, and even emotional well-being. If you're wondering what seniors should eat for breakfast daily to stay healthy, this video is for you. Because after 60, your first meal does more than fuel your body. It sets the tone for your entire day and your aging journey. After a certain age, especially after 60, breakfast takes on new meaning. It's no longer just about calories or habit. It becomes a sacred pause in the day, a quiet ritual that offers more than just nourishment. For many seniors, it's the only meal eaten in peace, without rush, without interruption. It becomes a moment of control when so many other things in life begin to feel uncertain. Your joints may ache, your memory may slip, your energy may waver. But when you prepare your own breakfast, you're still in charge. And here's what's powerful. The foods you choose in this one moment can affect how well you think, how easily you move, and how deeply you sleep. This isn't about expensive supplements or fad diets. This is about real, senior-friendly breakfast foods that support your brain, your bones, and your heart. Because aging well isn't about doing everything perfectly. It's about doing small things consistently, starting with the very first meal of the day. In the next few minutes, we'll walk through 7 powerful morning foods every senior should eat daily, not just to stay alive, but to live well. The loneliness of morning. And what a warm meal can heal. There's something about mornings after 60 that feel different. The world is quiet, the house is still, and for many older adults, that stillness doesn't feel peaceful. It feels empty. The chair across the table is vacant. The phone doesn't ring like it used to. The clock ticks, but no one is rushing in or out. And it's in those early hours that loneliness often shows up first. But here's the thing. Food can be more than just food. For seniors living alone or feeling alone, a warm, familiar breakfast becomes something steady, something healing, something you can count on. Whether it's a soft-boiled egg with toast, a bowl of warm oatmeal, or just a banana and tea, that morning meal isn't just about health, it's about dignity. It reminds you that you still matter, that you're still caring for yourself in the quietest moments of the day. Studies show that seniors who eat breakfast regularly are not only healthier physically, but mentally they feel more grounded. That first meal can lower cortisol, stabilize mood, and reduce feelings of isolation, especially when paired with a routine. Even better, when you eat something warm, something that smells good, that you made with your own hands, it activates emotional memory. Suddenly, you're not just eating, you're remembering. You're connected again to yourself, to your story, and to the life you've built. So before we even talk about which foods are best, start here. Make breakfast a ritual, not a rush, not a leftover, something warm, something intentional, something that tells your body and your heart, I'm still here and I still matter. Food number 1, warm oatmeal, the gentle guardian of your heart and brain. It's not fancy, it's not new, but warm oatmeal has quietly stood the test of time, especially for those in their 60s, 70s, and beyond. Why? Because it does more than just fill your stomach. Oatmeal is rich in beta-glucan, a natural soluble fiber that helps lower LDL cholesterol, often called the bad cholesterol. For seniors at risk of heart disease, it's one of the most gentle and effective foods you can eat first thing in the morning. But the magic doesn't stop there. Recent studies show that whole oats support cognitive function, helping to maintain memory, mental clarity, and focus. That's because oats help stabilize blood sugar, reducing the brain fog and mood dips that often sneak in mid-morning. And there's something else, something harder to measure. Oatmeal is warm, familiar, and comforting. For many seniors, especially those who eat breakfast alone, it becomes a kind of morning companion, simple to prepare, easy to digest, and deeply satisfying. Add a sprinkle of cinnamon for blood pressure, a handful of blueberries for antioxidants, or chopped walnuts to support brain health. Each small topping turns this humble meal into a powerful, personalized act of self-care. So if you're looking for one food to start with, let it be oatmeal. It's not just breakfast, it's protection for your heart, your memory, and your morning. Food number two, berries, tiny fruits with mighty memory power. They're small, sweet, and often overlooked. But for seniors, especially after 60, berries are some of the most powerful allies for brain health. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. They may look like simple toppings, but they're loaded with flavonoids, powerful plant compounds known to reduce brain aging by up to 2.5 years, according to Harvard studies. That's not just science. That's hope in every handful. As we age, memory loss and cognitive decline become more common, but berries help fight back. They increase blood flow to the brain, reduce inflammation, and even help the brain form new neural connections, a key ingredient for staying sharp, focused, and emotionally resilient. And they're not just good for your brain. Berries are rich in vitamin C, which supports the immune system. Their natural fiber also supports healthy digestion, preventing the sluggishness many seniors feel after heavy or processed meals. But perhaps what makes berries truly special is this. They feel like a treat. Sweet, colorful, easy to eat, whether tossed on oatmeal, blended into a smoothie, or eaten by the handful. For older adults who have lost their appetite or joy in food, berries bring a moment of pleasure back to the plate. You don't need a full cup. Even half a handful a day makes a difference. So tomorrow morning, before you reach for toast or tea, try a few blueberries. They're not just fruit, they're nature's memory medicine. Food number three, boiled eggs, a protein hug for aging muscles. Muscle loss after 60 doesn't always announce itself. It sneaks in through weakness when climbing stairs, slower recovery after simple chores, or the way your arms feel tired just folding laundry. That's why protein in the morning matters more than ever. And few foods deliver it as gently and completely as boiled eggs. Each egg contains about 6 grams of high-quality, complete protein, the kind your body can actually absorb and use to maintain muscle, strength, and energy. For seniors, that's essential, because after 60, your body needs more protein just to hold on to what it once maintained with ease. But eggs aren't just about muscle. They're also one of the richest natural sources of choline, a nutrient your brain needs to keep memory sharp and mood steady. Choline supports neurotransmitters, the chemical messengers that help you think clearly and feel emotionally balanced, even on hard days. And here's something many people forget. Boiled eggs are soft, easy to chew, affordable, and require no seasoning to taste good. For seniors dealing with tooth sensitivity, low appetite, or tight budgets, that matters. You can slice them on whole grain toast, sprinkle with herbs, or simply eat them with a pinch of salt. It's comfort food with function, a protein hug your body understands. So if mornings feel weak, wobbly, or low in energy, add a boiled egg to your plate. Sometimes the simplest foods are the ones that hold you up. Literally. Food number four, Greek yogurt, a creamy ally for bones and digestion. At first glance, Greek yogurt just looks like a snack, but for seniors, it's a quiet healer in disguise. As we age, two things often slip without warning: bone strength and gut health. And that's where Greek yogurt steps in. Not with noise, but with nourishment. Each spoonful is rich in calcium, the mineral your bones crave after 60. Without enough calcium, bones become brittle, balance becomes shaky, and the risk of fractures rises with every unnoticed misstep. But that's not all. Greek yogurt is also loaded with probiotics, live, healthy bacteria that help rebalance your gut. If you've been feeling bloated, irregular, or just off after meals, your gut might be whispering for help. And Greek yogurt listens. It calms inflammation in the digestive tract. It improves nutrient absorption, and it helps the body break down food more efficiently, reducing the discomfort many seniors silently battle each morning. And here's the gift. Greek yogurt is soft, cool, and soothing, ideal for older adults who struggle with appetite loss, dry mouth, or trouble swallowing. It can be eaten alone, topped with berries, drizzled with honey, or even blended into a smoothie. You don't need a big bowl. Just half a cup a day can begin to ease digestion and strengthen your bones from within. So if your mornings feel a little stiff or your stomach feels unsettled, give Greek yogurt a place at your table. It's more than a creamy treat. It's healing disguised as breakfast. If you've made it this far, it means you care, not just about breakfast, but about aging with strength, clarity, and calm. Comment below with, "I'm still learning," so we know you're with us on this journey. Every comment tells us you're listening, growing, and still reaching forward. And if this video feels helpful, even in a small way, please tap the like button. It helps YouTube show this content to more seniors who deserve honest, thoughtful health guidance, just like you. Now let's keep going. There are still 3 powerful morning foods you'll want to know about. Food number 5, nuts and seeds, the crunch that protects your heart. Sometimes it's the smallest handful that holds the greatest power. For seniors, nuts and seeds are more than just a snack. They're a quiet form of protection. Whether it's almonds, walnuts, flax seeds, chia, or sunflower seeds, this mix of nature's tiny treasures packs a powerful punch for the heart and beyond. As we age, inflammation becomes a silent threat, causing stiffness in the joints, pressure in the chest, and even fatigue we can't explain. But nuts and seeds carry omega-3 fatty acids, magnesium, and antioxidants that calm the fire inside, especially in the heart. They help lower bad LDL cholesterol, increase good HDL cholesterol, regulate blood pressure, and keep arteries flexible when stiffness can lead to life-altering heart events. But here's what's beautiful. You don't need a mountain of them. Just a small handful, a tablespoon or two, added to your oatmeal, yogurt, or smoothie is enough to gently support your heart without overwhelming your digestion. And the crunch? It's more than texture. It's a sensory moment that brings awareness back to your meal, helping you slow down, feel present, and appreciate what's in front of you. If your mornings have felt bland, lonely, or rushed, let a few almonds or flax seeds remind you. Small steps still protect, still matter, and still work. Because after 60, every bite is a message to your body. I'm still fighting for you. Food number 6, whole grain toast, a stable start for blood sugar. Not all bread is created equal. And after 60, the kind of toast you reach for each morning can shape your entire day. White bread might look soft and familiar, but it turns to sugar too quickly, giving you a short-lived boost, followed by a crash that leaves you foggy, tired, or even irritable. But whole grain toast, that's your steady companion. It releases energy slowly, keeping your blood sugar stable, your brain sharper, and your mood calmer. And that's no small thing. Because for seniors, blood sugar swings aren't just uncomfortable. They can increase your risk of type 2 diabetes, fatigue, and memory lapses that feel unsettling. Whole grains, rich in fiber, B vitamins, and plant-based protein, help balance those swings before they start. It's the difference between feeling foggy by 10 a.m. and feeling steady, alert, and present all morning long. And here's a simple upgrade. Top your whole grain toast with natural peanut butter, almond butter, or even mashed avocado for a perfect blend of fiber, healthy fats, and satisfaction. You don't need to reinvent your morning. You just need to swap the soft white for something that stays with you, something that nourishes you gently but powerfully. Because mornings after 60 should lift you, not leave you crashing. Food number 7, herbal teas. Warmth, calm, and gentle hydration. For many seniors, mornings come with a quiet kind of heaviness, stiff joints, unsettled sleep, or thoughts that won't stop racing. And sometimes all it takes to soften that start is a simple cup of herbal tea. Chamomile helps calm your nervous system, easing anxiety that often hides behind a quiet smile. Ginger supports digestion, especially if your stomach feels off or sluggish in the morning. And peppermint, it soothes bloating and gently refreshes you without caffeine's harsh jolt. But more than the ingredients, it's the ritual. Wrapping your hands around a warm mug, breathing in peace before the day begins. After 60, staying hydrated becomes harder, yet more important. Herbal teas offer gentle hydration, especially when plain water feels unappealing. And unlike coffee, they don't spike your heart rate or upset your stomach. Just one cup sipped slowly can lower your blood pressure, ease joint stiffness, and even reduce inflammation. And here's something beautiful. You don't have to rush it. Let this be your moment of stillness, before the news, the chores, the doctor's visits, because the right tea doesn't just warm the body, it calms the soul. Small choices, lasting strength. Aging isn't always easy, but it's still yours to shape. And sometimes the strongest choice you can make is what you put on your plate first thing in the morning. Oatmeal instead of sugar, Greek yogurt instead of skipping meals, a warm cup of tea instead of tension. You don't have to get it all right. You just have to start, because every healthy morning is a quiet act of self-respect, a reminder that you still matter and your body still deserves care. So tomorrow when you rise, don't rush. Pick one food from this list. Sit down, savor it. Let that be your beginning. You still have power over your day. You don't need to overhaul everything. Just begin where you can. Start tomorrow with one of these foods. Choose your health. Choose your dignity. Subscribe for more peaceful, helpful advice for life after 60. Let us know below. Which of these foods do you already love? Or which one will you try first? Because we read every comment, and your words remind us why we create